Alright guys, we're back again. Today we're going to review this SuperDuck Morrigan, as far as I know what they call it, set 071A. They have two versions, the original one and the red one. This is also the original one, but as far as I know, this one should have short hair in the game. But anyways, let's talk about it. Alright guys, and today, without further ado, let's talk about the head sculpt first. Alright guys, everything just wrapped on this, no, not wrap, I mean inside of this new packaging. It's from tin and everything just wrapped in plastic. And alright then, let's talk about it. Let's start with the head sculpt. Alright, so I gotta tell you guys, I love it. I like it a lot. I know probably some of the fans probably not quite really say it was good, because I know that Morrigan, the character, was drawing. I mean, it's from video game, as far as I know. It's from video game, and most of it are drawing. They got drew with an artist, which is really look like a manga or something, look like a cartoons. But in this time around, to be honest with you guys, even I don't know, what do you guys think? I do like it a lot. I think it captured the prettiness of Morrigan itself. I love the green hair, the green eyes. Probably some of the die-hard fans probably not gonna really like it, because I believe some of the people prefer more like anime looking or something more accurate or stuff like that. But for me, I do like it. Like I said, probably if they want to create something more like a anime, I believe it's much better if they have a sculpt hair instead of rooted hair. So without further ado, I'm not gonna talk a lot. So these are the figures look on the body, right? So I believe what I'm using is this body, and yeah, it's perfect match. I mean, I know probably some of you still thinking, is it match with this body, or at least the standard body like S10D. I will show you guys. Hold on for a minute. These are my TV League S10D, the regular body that we all been using. Like I said, it's also fit on this figure, I mean on this body. Let me set up for you guys for a minute. Alright, like so. Alright, so if you have the body itself, it will looks nice on this body. Actually, it looks okay, but if you put the rubber, like if it's, let me show you guys. If we put the next like so, it won't fit perfectly. Like I will show you this time. This is are the top positions. As you can see, there's a big gap going on here. And I cannot push it more down, so this is like the best positions for her. I know the body and the head are look good, but as you can see, the head itself are a little bit too big in proportions, but it's still okay. But as you can see, her torso become more smaller in proportion because her head was a little bit bigger. I don't know if that's something that you want to look at it, but all of this, I mean this SuperDuck set only, I think it's compatible for this brand new GB League body, right? So without further ado, I'm going to put it on and show it to you guys how it looks. And I know there is a little bit con for this figure, but I will talk about it later on. So without further ado, here she is. All right, and what do you know, she looks really stunning. I like it a lot. She looks really great. And hold up, let me, I'm not using a stand for her because she can stand nicely, to be honest with you guys. Even she's wearing a heels, and I do like it a lot for that. I'm happy for that. So without, here's the thing: if you are a Morrigan, oh Jesus Christ! Okay, I just dropped. I just dropped her. Hold up, hold up. Oh my god. She's okay, ladies and gentlemen. She's okay. There's a bag on my underneath there, so it's okay. So this is her. Let's talk about it again. This is her. And alright, just to be honest with you guys, I like everything on this set, especially if you're a Morrigan fans. I believe these are what you've been looking for, guys. Believe me, are the one that you've been looking, because as we know, GB League for sure, the body are already have a perfect. I know even some collectors or action figures not quite really like with TB League, because with all these kind of silicone things, actually it's an easy things to do if you are familiar with the body, but if you don't like it, well, that's okay. But if you're let me say, if you're a Morrigan fan and you want a really nice figure for your Morrigan, I think these are must have. First of all, I like everything, I like the head sculpt for sure, and I like the stocking on her hands, and I do love the purple stocking here. It looks really nice, it's really smooth, it really feel like a human body. And I do love the how do you call this, a swimsuit or a lingerie that she wore. But there's a con, which is I think it's the fabric that I don't quite really like, because if you guys familiar with 1/6 scale, I'm sure flaking thing, it's our problems. And also the same thing with the boots. And like I said before, everything here was good. I will say, if you love Morrigan, die-hard fan of Morrigan, I'm sure you must have this. And let's talk about the con for you guys. All right, first of all, I don't like the material, yeah. And then if you see the bat, I think it's a plastic. I'm afraid if you do much pressure, like like that, for too long, I believe, I'm afraid it might gonna peel. I don't know what you guys think, but like if you pose them right now, I mean, like you see it right now, oh my god, I think, oops, I think this Morrigan looks so perfect. Even I know that her, if you see in the game, her clothes are a little bit weird, for the chest area, it doesn't close that much, but it is supposed to be look like this. Even in the game, even in the drawing, it looks like so, and it didn't fell off, right? If you don't pull the, like what I did before, it didn't fell off, so it looks really nice. Really nice, what I'm trying to say is. And now let's talk about the problem with this figure, or with this set, kit bash set. Let me just put it like this. All right, the problem is the wings. All right, so the wings actually was a really nice touch for this figure, especially when you have this really sharp steel that you have to put round on her body, and then you have to turn this thing off. And if you can see, they're using screw. I mean, everything, the engineering to make this wing looks cool on the figure actually was good, but I'm afraid it might gonna break the figure itself. So the how do you call this, the screw, like this big, so it's going to be wrapped on her body, inside the body, and the bolt will penetrate this small hole on her shirt, which it will penetrate. And I believe if we penetrate this little close on her, I believe it's gonna be a big holes in it afterwards. And yeah, that's kind of a little bit too bad. I think it's gonna ruin the shirt. And then after that penetrate, we try to unscrew from the outside, so it will come like this. I mean, this is a really nice touch. I mean, I think this is the best way to put the wings. But like I said, in a couple of weeks, I believe it's gonna ruin the clothes for sure, because we have to penetrate that. And like I said, this steel material, I believe it's gonna leave a mark on her body for quite some, if you're familiar with this kind of silicone figure. So that's a big con for me. I know probably I'm gonna put it or not, I'm not so sure. And then here's the thing, another con, like I said, everything, the fabric and looks on this figure is really smooth, it's really nice. But if you see on her waist here, there's something like bulging, which is her pants, her stocking right here. It's bulging on the body area. I don't know you gonna like that or not, but it bothers me a bit. But when I put her without the stocking, I think the clothes look really smooth and looks really nice. So yeah, that's a little bit disturbing if you like the figure looks good. But I don't know, is that going to be a problem with you? But just to be honest with you guys, if you love a Morrigan from Darkstalker, this figure, it's a must-have. Probably if you guys really love her and you just want a 1/6 scale figure, don't worry about it. Just put the steel inside her body. Don't care, it will leave a mark there. If you really love her, just want to put her in the shelf. You don't have to really play, because myself, I prefer to still look at it and, you know, posing her around and playing around like a little kid. That's what I do with this figure. So yeah, jadi kurang lebih kayak gitu ya. So alright guys, jadi gini, ini SuperDuck dari Darkstalker ini, menurut gua, kalau kalian Morrigan die hard fan ya, menurut gua kalian harus ambil nih guys, karena sejujurnya ini bagus banget ya, terutama kalau kalian Morrigan fan ya. Gua nggak tahu deh nih, karena kan terkadang itu die hard fan ya, termasuk die hard fans itu sangat susah dipuaskan gitu, terutama kolektor juga terkadang itu juga sangat dipuaskan, apalagi kalau ini dari karakter tertentu ya. Ini Morrigan dari Capcom, dari game ya zaman dulu ini. Menurut lu gimana, mukanya mirip nggak? Gue sih nggak tahu. Kalau buat gue sih cukup banget ya, karena menurut gue tetap cantik. Tapi kan Morrigan sendiri ini kan sebenarnya dia itu nggak kayak orang ya, dia lebih cenderung kayak anime ya, kayak kartun gitu ya, game kayak model ya, kan ini Capcom ya, dia kan sama selevelan sama Street Fighter ya. Let's just say kalau ini misalnya gue kemarin punya Chun-Li, ini lebih ke game accurate ya, tapi ini kan ya jelas banget ya, it's more like cartoon instead realistic gitu ya, lebih ke arah ke kartun atau anime atau manga. On the other hand, kalau menurut gue sih ini untuk jadi Morrigan sih cukup banget ya, terutama ya udah jelas rambutnya hijau, matanya juga bagus ya, terus ada wingsnya, ini udah jelas banget ini tokoh Morrigan gitu. Nah, untuk badannya ini yang gue gunain, badannya ini ya, di bilik yang ini. Nah, yang santen. Nah, ini gue bilang seperti yang gue peragain sebelumnya. Sebenarnya kita kan paling sering kalau main kit bash itu dari SuperDuck terutama ya, kita pasti pakai badannya yang S10D ya, yang tadi itu. Cuman permasalahannya tadi itu ada permasalahan sama proporsi kalau gue bilang ya. Jadi proporsinya badannya ini terlalu kecil bro gitu. Jadi kalau lu pakein bajunya yang ini, kemudian bajunya begitu ya bentuknya ya guys ya, bener-bener megang dadanya. Kalau lu pakein yang ini nih agak jadi kayak kekecilan gitu. Gue udah pernah cobain, jadi cuman gue karena ini susah ya, lumayan susah buat dibongkar aja, jadi take sometimes, dan gue juga cukup berhati-hati banget untuk masang kostumnya. Gue yakin kalian yang familiar dengan SuperDuck, terutama yang baju-baju ketat gini, pasti kalian paham maksud gue. Jadi kita itu emang harus sedikit lebih ekstra hati-hati untuk masang baju di figurnya gitu ya. Nah, terus udah gitu di sini gue sebenarnya udah suka banget ya dengan looknya ini, tapi ada yang sedikit bermasalah, yaitu menurut gue adalah sayapnya nih guys. Nah, sebenarnya sih bisa dilakuin tetap, tapi seperti yang tadi gue bilang ya, kalau kalian lihat ini kan dia kan modelnya scrub gini nih guys. Nah, ini harus ditembusin ke bajunya nih. Nah, bajunya tuh kecil, nah ini gede banget tuh, pasti bakal melar gitu ya, akan rusak lah pasti. Jadi gua dan ini modelnya ini besi nih guys, modelnya ini kaitannya dari besi ya. Jadi ini Gue yakin banget kalau diikat di dalam ini kan modelnya dibuka dulu bajunya, terus ini ditaruh di dalamnya, nah ini ditembusin ke bolongannya itu gitu. Jadi dia gitu modelnya tuh guys. Nah ini menurut gue gak tau ya, ini gue ngeri banget megangnya, tajam banget soalnya gitu. Ini tajam, jadi gue takut tuh akan merusak body tibilik lu yang di sini ya. Jadi bakalan ada apa, ke slice gitu loh. Nah sebenarnya emang bagus sih kalau ada sayapnya gini gitu kan. Jadi cuman ini untuk gua nggak pakein karena gue masih suka main-mainin, karena tadi gue coba. Dan itu agak berat dan jelas banget, obvious banget itu dia kayak ngegantung gitu, dan besinya tuh ngepoking, nusuk bagian perutnya sini. Jadi gue kayak aduh kayaknya gue nggak pakein deh gitu karena gue takut bodinya rusak. Nah tapi kalau kalian Morrigan fan ya, terutama kalau emang suka banget dengan Morrigan dan anda tipe yang lebih prefer, yaudah gue mau buat body ini, ya udah nggak usah dipakein, nggak usah dirubah-rubah, ini khusus buat Morrigan aja. Jadi lu nggak bakal lepas-lepas kostumnya, sok lakuin aja, lu taruh aja. Jadi Morrigan ini tetap pakai sayap gitu. Cuman dengan ada sayapnya pun tadi gue coba itu sering copot ya. Jadi jatuh mulu karena lumayan berat juga sayapnya. Jadi gue sedikit kayak kesel gitu. Jadi gue nggak pakein sayapnya. Jadi cukup gue begini aja, menurut gue udah cukup bagus ya Morrigan-nya ya. Karena gue emang dari dulu sebenarnya sebelum SuperDuck buat Morrigan yang ini gue pernah bertanya-tanya, kenapa ya Morrigan ini nggak pernah dibuat, sedangkan mereka udah pernah buat Lady Death, Vampirella, dan tokoh-tokoh anime Jepang juga banyak gitu kan. Nah, sampai akhirnya mereka buat Morrigan ini. Ini sebenarnya gue udah lama nih punya nih, cuman gue baru kayak iseng gue buat aja videonya sekarang. Jadi buat kalian yang lihat, dan kalau kalian Morrigan die hard fan ya, ya ini sih gue bilang sih semua sih. Nah ini juga tadi gue bilang nih, nah untuk bagian baju ini sebenarnya udah bagus ya. Potongannya dia juga kayak ya kayak di game banget gitu, ada bulu-bulunya. Cuman yang jadi masalah tuh pas dipakein stocking tuh dia kayak ngejendol gitu nih guys nih. Nah ini gue agak sedikit bermasalah, gue ngeliatnya kayak dia pakai celana dalam di dalam gitu, jadi ada yang jendol-jendol gitu tuh ya kan. Padahal udah gue udah bener gue inin banget, gue rapihin banget, tapi tetap begitu dipakein lingerie-nya ini dia kayak ada yang nekuk-nekuk gitu di dalam. Padahal kalau dilihat nggak nekuk sih nih, misalnya kayak gini ya. Tuh, udah bagus padahal dalamnya, cuman dia tetap agak tebel gitu loh. Tuh, ya, jahitannya agak kayak tebel gitu. Jadi tetap jadinya tetap akan kayak menjendol gitu. Nah itu menurut gue sedikit agak ngerapih. Tapi tadi gue juga sempet coba nggak pakai stocking, jadi dia langsung pakai baju hitamnya aja. Itu bagus banget, rapih badannya nih, nggak ada kayak garis-garisnya gini, nggak ada yang jendol-jendol gini. Jadi menurut gue untuk figure Morrigan ini sendiri, kalian terserah sih mau dandan ini gimana gitu. Apakah begini aja cukup, atau kalian mungkin mau pakein sayap biar lebih Morrigan lagi. And just for the record ya, hati-hati banget ya guys untuk yang model stockingnya gini nih, jangan lu cubit ya. Jadi kalau lu mau ngeceleng jangan lu cubit, bahaya banget. Karena kalau lu cubit terkadang dia akan menjadi seperti mana tuh tadi tuh, aduh, kayak jahitannya kayak ketekuk gitu guys, jadi ada yang muncul gitu di tangannya. Nah nih kayak gini nih, tuh kayak kecil banget ini. Untung tadi gue cubit gini, dianya ada langsung kayak ada yang ketarik gitu. Dan jadi yang paling bener ya lu ngambilnya dari sini gitu ya, tarik pelan-pelan ngambil dari sini. Dan ini gue sobek jahitannya gara-gara gue pakai cara kayak gitu. Jadi bener-bener you have to be careful ya cara ngepakainya, terutama kalau yang bajunya ketat-ketat gini ya. Tapi overall gue bilang SuperDuck ya untuk yang ini, you guys nail it ya. Untuk Morrigan fan, probably this a must have. Tapi ya I have to tell you guys about sayapnya ya. Kalian akan sedikit bermasalah probably sama sayapnya, kecuali kalau kalian tipe orang yang pencinta Morrigan aja, jadi beli tibilik ya udah dikorbanin bener-bener, nggak apa-apa deh mau badannya ada stretchnya, apa ada marknya, bajunya juga mau dibolongin gitu ya, dibolongin lebih lebar untuk skrupnya ini. Tapi abis itu gue yakin untuk dibuka lagi pasti akan bolongnya lebih lebar di sini, dan gue takut akan ngerusak sih jatuhnya. Jadi gue prefer enggak, dan apalagi gue juga lebih suka mainin ya, masih suka gue lihat-lihat, gue pegang-pegang, gue suka gaya-gayain. Nah ini tuh yang tadi gue bilang nih, untuk stockingnya sendiri bagus sebenarnya ya, bahannya halus gitu kayak real human nih kalau dipegang gini. Cuman nih kan bednya ini dia modelnya kayak plastik tol gitu ya. Nah ini kalau Misalnya gue tekuk ini nih guys, nah tuh ya, ini gue agak sedikit worried sih kalau kelamaan, takutnya robek ya. Mudah-mudahan sih enggak sih. Dan bahan-bahan seperti ini juga sedikit yang ya, kalau kalian familiar with 16 ya, ini mungkin salah satu yang agak sedikit menyebalkan ntar beberapa tahun kemudian. Tapi bisa diperbaikin sih, bisa mungkin di clad aja atau di repaint atau di apa, dijahit lagi. Gue berharap sebenarnya mereka menggunakan kayak stockingnya semua sih, fabriknya, ketimbang model-model yang apa, semi kulit kayak gini ya. I believe SuperDuck, please, if you create another something that looks like a leather material, I really hope that if you guys still using spandex like the stocking here for the, even the boot itself gitu ya. Jadi gue berharap banget kalau SuperDuck production ini, rumah SuperDuck ini membuat kit bastan lagi, tolonglah, lu jangan buat model kulit-kulit gini dari bahan sintetis gini. Gue lebih prefer lu ngebuat dari spandex lah, karena yang ada nih kalau udah ngeletek jadi kayak begini nih guys tuh. Nggak kelihatan sih, ini udah gue perbaikin sih gitu. Dan itu sebenarnya agak sedikit mengganggu sih saat niatnya ngelotok tuh, kayak kesel. So alright guys, so what do you guys think about this MORRIGAN? I do like it a lot actually. Like I said, if you're familiar with Chibi League, I believe this is and if you like MORRIGAN from DARKSTALKER, I believe this is a must-have figure, because right now I think for 6scale this is the only MORRIGAN that exists right now in the market. If you're a MORRIGAN die-hard fan, it's a must-have. Alright, this one is from SuperDuck. Alright guys, so I guess that's it. Let's show my next video. My name is Todizilla. See you guys.